Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back and happy Friday, May 15th. All right, so did you know that love is the only phenomenon that defies gravity? Because love moves upwards, right? Everything else moves downwards, unfortunately, right? Gravitation has no effect on love, which is amazing. And love then becomes associated with a woman who followed Lord Krishna as a shadow and whose name is like anonymous and always remained anonymous. So love is always anonymous. It doesn't want to proclaim. Sorry, those are my doggies. So, in essence, love is what? Non-obstructive, non-possessive, not demanding, right? Love just only wants to be seen, wants to surrender, wants to disappear in the presence of the beloved. Okay, let's see what the general message for... Oh, geez. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What the heck is happening? All right. This doesn't have to be your typical tower moment where you're freaking out. Let's just wait, even though there's a heavy burden. So it looks like, right, a few tower moments might happen which will cause some to feel a heavy burden. It'll be burdensome, yeah? Because, geez, what the heck? All right. Yeah. So something has erupted in the sense of, we will find out I will clarify this tower, but someone's carrying a heavy burden after this has happened. So it doesn't look like it's going to be good news, but let's see. All right, so we've had this guy here a lot in the last week or so. Someone became enlightened, illuminated, like the truth came out, and someone had to leave a foundation that was not secure. Someone's leaving, yes. Someone's saying, I'm out. I've said this many times. Saying that, you know, I'm hearing I don't belong here. I had this feeling the other day, you guys, with that hangman, if you know what I'm saying. Let's hope not. Let's see. Okay, good. All right, so someone leaves. Let me just show you. So we see, of course, the tower. Something has erupted, a fight. Someone says, I'm done. I can't carry this burden anymore. I've been enlightened to my truth, their truth, the truth. and being enlightened literally brings someone to a different place. When you are feeling that you're associating yourself in a different way with others, that's how these tower moments happen. Do you understand that? Tower moments happen because you're actually, I should say, disassociating yourself with others because you can't seem to be on the same page with these people that you've been carrying this burden around. Okay? So that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling that there's two people here that jump off this in the tower. Tower's on fire, tower got struck by lightning, right? And two people, the one person got up and said, I can't do this anymore, because they're disassociating themselves from their reality of their true reality wasn't supposed to be there. Their true reality was, I don't belong here. They're looking out into the what's next? Because that's what happens. You start questioning what's next when you work on yourself, when you are becoming enlightened to the knowledge and the understanding of how you're connected in the universe. You start, people start falling off the grid because you have no more things, nothing in common. It's very hard to carry this as you've been trying to do for a long time, right? So people carry these burdens when, in fact, when you are becoming aware of how the universe works and the connectedness that we have here in the world with so much time on our hands, right? Whoever has gained the knowledge walked away from the heavy burdens that they realize now that this is going to help them grow. If they leave, they've got to leave. This is the only way that someone figured out that I can't stay in a place. It's not so much fighting and arguing. It's just not seeing the world the same way that they used to. Understand that, right? So they've decided to take and learn about themselves and how learning now and seeing the world through different eyes. You won't see the world the same when you start working on yourself. It just can't be. So the universe offers you a new life, a new opportunity to grow in a different way. Because you see, with the Two of Wands, you aren't sure which way you're going to go. Are you going to go east or are you going to go west? Are you going to go north or are you going to go south? Either way, you're being given an opportunity, which you are taking, to keep moving on the path that is going to give you more growth and knowledge. And sometimes when you stay, people stay here. People stay in this tower moment, right? Because it feels comfortable, even though they know they shouldn't. And then what happens? Karma comes knocking at your door, right? The planet, four planets that are retrograde, our structure, our restrictions with Saturn retrograde, Pluto. I mean, there's Jupiter for sure. There's Mars close to the moon, ever so close to the moon right now. Well, with Mars and the moon, they don't get along. There's restrictions, there's discipline that needs to happen. And that's what happens. The universe does it for you if you can't do it yourself. Why? Because you're on a path. But whatever it is, whether the universe did it or, I mean, it looks like it, however it happened, okay? Makes no difference how it happened. What makes a difference is that it did happen. The tower moment happened, and someone had to say, okay, this is a 10 of wands. I've learned. This structure was not built solid. So I'm working on myself. I have been working, and I notice now that I'm not the same, and that the world doesn't look the same as it used to. And now you're getting this Ace of Wands as a gift. This is a gift. You've chosen to take a new path. The path that's going to grow yourself. You're going to go on a new path. You're going to resolve yourself to let this burden go and walk on a new path with a new learning, the start of a new world that you're going to grow and learn from. No longer are you the same, nor will you ever be, nor do you ever want to be, right? Look, right? That's what made this tower moment happen. The fear, the materialism, the anger, the bondage, the powerlessness, the unworthiness, the betrayal, the rejection, the codependency, all of these things are fear-based modalities, which the devil brings. The devil wants to keep you bound. Oh yeah. But you freed yourself. You said, no, it's not happening. You said no, and you said, I'm out. So you have freed yourself from the devil. It was from toxic behavior. The devil is an illusionary thought process of your ego. Do you understand that? It's just an illusion. No one's going to criticize or judge you, but you had to free yourself from these things that kept you bound and no good. They weren't good for you, right? What could it be? Well, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Not necessarily rock and roll, but you know what I'm saying. To feel that this depicts the fear of coming out of 3D, if you understand me, 3D exploding, the explosiveness of finally realizing that you are not bound by your own fears. Your fears are delusions of your own. Fear is fear. It's fearing itself, right? Fear in the eyes of your own self. Fear that you can't, get out of, which you have. The universe did it because it wasn't good for you. Do you understand that? The universe said, it's coming. Look, this is coming to an end. This is exactly what this is. This bondage, this toxicity, this codependency, this fear, whatever fears you have within you must go. And when you don't follow that path and you continue, because this is upright. So someone was still holding on to this, thinking that they could continue their their fear-based, emotional or mental imbalances that were obviously not balancing your life. Here's the balance. This does not balance you. So that's why this happened. The universe came in and said, we have to shake this out of you. This has to go. This fear-based mentality. It's time to release that. Right? This is spirit. This is spirit. This is one of your angels flying through the air. Right? Angelic realm. Saying, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. It's time to go. So what happened? It created, this destruction was created because you were not doing it yourself. So this is happening now for many who have not been able to release fear-based and holding on to others for materialistic reasons, all 3D, getting out of 3D and into a new, like I said, into a new path, the path of seeing through the world through a whole different lens. That's what you've been given. You're given this to grow, for your soul to grow. Okay, so that's why this had to go. It could be happening now or what have you. Look at, see that? I just was told to cut the deck and see what card would come out to show us what the future would hold. And it's the Ace of Cups with the Ace of Wands. So once this was released, now you have cleared out all the fears. I'm not saying that little fears of moving forward don't happen. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the universe, see? Look at it. I just cut the deck and look what came out. Why? Because this is the gift that you get when you get out of that toxic, egoic behavior patterns that are fear-based. Oh, I can't get out of this marriage because I've been with her or him for 20, 30 years. Oh, I've been having this side affair that I'm really happy about. That had to go. Cheating, the lying, everything that was fear-based that brought your life to a place of not being grounded and stable had to go. Okay, so this is what shook you to your core. But why? Because the universe gives you so much greater when you accept the fact, right, that love defies gravity. And this was going down. When you're going downward, you're not going the right direction. You're learning here. This is like learning and growing. And now the universe says, okay, look it. I'm going to give you a new passionate relationship with passion, authentic love, real love. I'm going to give you your life partner that is going to want to commit. So when I did that I heard, and that was done for a reason. Obviously there are no coincidences. So the universe, as you saw on the depiction of the chariot, the universe had the wings, right, in flight. So here's your piece, finally, of being freed. These two hands are the hands of the universe, of God, gifting you with love and new passion, because you finally released yourself from anything that was toxic, all the people, places, and things that were not good for you. And this is what you get. And you're going to get it. You're going to be able to be with someone or have someone that you are more in line with spiritually as well, right? Like attracts like. So this is the gift that you get when you release yourself from those types of relationships that are toxic, those types of situations that bring you down, right? This brings you down. This lifts you up. This is not about religion. This is about commitment and spirituality. Your higher self, spiritually being lifted up, right? You raise me up. I'm just hearing that song. You raise me up. Bette Midler. Okay. So a lot of this is going to happen. So if it hasn't happened already, it's now culminating. It's happening because the things on the earth plane cannot sustain themselves. Love is raising all of us together, right? Look at no fear. Kalima, facing fear. It's exactly what's happened. Again, I just cut the deck and it was there. Praying and contemplation. So understand that this has taken a while for people to realize that when your heart opens up, right, it's mind, body, soul. It's the connection of the mind, body, and soul, that what wasn't working out is going to now start working after this period of, literal surrender. If you don't surrender to the universe will take it upon itself to make and settle the score, right? Karma, light activation, exactly. That's where we have here. You have been illuminated, right? To a level now where you will not see life the same way again. Shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So that's confirmation from Sanat Kumari, right? Our beautiful ascended master, who comes to tell us that once this happens, you have become enlightened and you see how the universe works, and the universe is going to gift many, right? This is a collective reading. Okay. Have a great weekend.